Hi VC, it's Aaron with the Alamere. Today I'm just responding to my great friend Josh. And he showed his single collection earlier today, so I thought I'd show mine too. And Josh has a great channel. Go check it out. The Flip Side, Vinyl Community with JC. So anyone that isn't aware of him for some reason, check his channel out. He's great. Probably my best friend in the VC. Well, I got like a million, but he's definitely one of my best friends in the VC. And what a great guy. And he showed some really cool singles, which I have a few. I've had them since the 80s, and I have one that I've received recently, but all these other ones are just ones that I've just held on to. I used to have, probably a few dozen easily, but I'm down to about just over a dozen. So I'll just show them. And the first couple are ones that he showed, and this one's really beat up. This is Forever from Kiss. There you go. And it's got Forever on side A and a remix of Forever, and then The Street Giveth and The Street Taketh Away on side B. And there's the actual cassette. And I gave a couple of these a listen here, and they sound great. I was really surprised. This one here was one of my favorites, along with one of his favorites. This is Motley Crew with Primal Scream and then Dancing on Glass on the B side. Really great one. I'm showing the ones he showed first, and this is on a black cassette. And then I've got this, now JC, I'm going to have to trade you this probably. He showed this one, but check it out, the hype sticker. Money Talks with Borrowed Time, which was a previously unreleased track. This is from the Razor's Edge, and it's on a black cassette as well. So, JC, if you want this hype sticker, let me know. I'll send it to you. Although the cover's pretty beat up. But still, there's the hype there. And then this one here is the last one that he had. And then all the rest, about a dozen more, are ones that he doesn't have. This is the Slaughter Up All Night single. And this has that melody I was talking about, Up All Night on side A, Eye to Eye on side B, along with the Stick It To You medley, which is Mad About You, Burning Bridges, and Fly to the Angels. So like you said, it was when they were first starting out. There we go. I was a huge Slaughter fan right from the get-go because, of course, Dana Strum and Mark Slaughter came over from the Vinnie Vincent Invasion, who I love because it's part of Kiss. Now this one here is similar to that, so I'll show this next. And this is one of my favorite bands. I bought it. I already had the actual cassette of this, but you don't see their stuff very often. It's a LoveHate sampler, Blackout in the Red Room sampler. LoveHate's one of my favorites, and this has got Blackout in the Red Room, Why Do You Think They Call It Dope, and She's an Angel. And I think, okay, it's got the full version of Blackout in the Red Room and an excerpt from the other two, and the same thing on both sides. So, I'd pick up anything LoveHate just because I love them so much. So there we go. Up next, this is Dokken with Walk Away. And it's actually a studio recording of Walk Away, but it says it's from Beast from the East, and it has Unchain the Night on the B side there, and there's the single, there's the cassette. And up next we've got, this one here was given to me half a year ago or so by my good friend Pete from Pete CD and Vinyl World. Check his channel out, he's a great guy. And he gave me this Nude Swirl. And this is kind of a alternative grunge band from New Jersey. Really cool. F Sharp and 3, the two songs on here. And I really enjoyed this. I just played this here just a little while ago, and it sounded really good. So Nude Swirl, there it doesn't even say the year. It might on the cassette. Let me look. Well, I probably can't read it. I don't see it on there. So yeah, it's on Megaforce too. So very cool. This one here, it is not my favorite Aerosmith song, but it is Crying. There we go. With the B-side of Walk On Down, which I don't recognize. That might be just on this. Walk On Down. No, LP version, Walk On Down. So there we go. That one's in really nice shape. So, interesting cover there. And this one here, I have no idea who this is. This is, it's a dual band sampler. I remember when I got this, and I think I played it once, and it wasn't really my thing. It's Zao and Ludacris sampler. Ludacris and Zao. So there we go. And there's the cover. Zao, Ludacris. I don't think it's the hip-hop Ludacris. That might be, though. There we go. And then Zao on that side. And it's got, Zao has Blacksmith, Act of My Own, and Volition. No, that's Ludacris. Zao has 5-Year Winner, and A Tool to Scream. Those are the songs. So, pretty cool. I'm going to have to re-listen to that one. This one here I remember I bought because I only bought cassettes back then. And this is Winger with Madeleine. And it's got the song Higher to Higher, which was exclusive to the CD at that time. And I only had the cassette. So I bought this to have the other extra tracks. I always liked Winger. From the beginning, I liked them. I remember they played live on some MTV show, did a couple songs. Bullet Boys did the same thing. I can't even remember the name of the show. And they were really good on there. There it is, Madeleine. That's right when they were starting. This one here is still sealed. No, I guess I did open it. This is the Poor Boys with Brand New America and Hey Man. So it's still in the shrink. Guess I did open it there. Thought it was sealed. Huh, weird. Okay, and my best 3 are last. So this one here, Megadeth, Anarchy in the UK with Black Friday and Devil's Island Live. 3 great songs, especially those 2 live tracks. And here's the cassette, Megadeth. And my last 2 are my favorites I have. And this is Anthrax with Black Lodge. And this is really cool because it's got Black Lodge and then 2 versions of Black Lodge, and then a version of Love Her All I Can, the classic Kiss song. And on that song, this is John Bush era, so it's John Bush, and it has Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley singing on the chorus, and they do it amazing. It's one of the best versions I've ever heard of Love Her All I Can. It's really cool. So there we go, there's Black Lodge. And then for my favorite one, this is Once Bitten, Twice Shy from Great White. And that is so beat up because I played it so much. And it's not for the song Once Bitten, Twice Shy. They also do a song called Slow Ride, not the Fog Hat song. But the key to this one is it's got Wasted Rock Ranger, which is an amazing song. It's kind of an acoustic song. It's all about, you know, a band and drugs, and it's really cool. I love that song and played this to death when back in the 80s, 90s. Wasted Rock Ranger. If you're not familiar with that, check that song out. It's hilarious. So there we go. That's my last one. And everyone, go check out Josh's video, Flipside, Vinyl Community with JC, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.